Hello, everybody.
guys.
Welcome back to
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve
From the Amazing Spider-Man.
from the Amazing Spider-Man. Yep.
Avatar time.
Avatar Christmas
No Way Home Christmas stays
on top.
goated.
But yeah,
Crazy Christmas next year as well.
yeah, biggest. That would be a
And the following year.
That would be a mad Christmas episode.
To be fair, got Avengers 2028. Probably like Star Wars maybe. And then the Avatar again. Dub.
Yeah.
But yeah, we saw Avatar Fire and Ash. Very, very highly anticipated, especially for
Avatar
me.
3.
Yeah.
The third one.
Avatar 3, the third one.
Directed by James Cameron.
Hope you enjoyed the retrospective last week. If you saw it, you definitely
All
didn't.
4 people that watched it.
But yeah, we saw it in IMAX 3D, which is cool. I'm gonna try and watch it again in IMAX.
I think I'm gonna. I have a lot of thoughts about this film, but I feel like I have a trend with Avatar that I watched it the first time, I don't like it that much, and then when I rewatch it, I much prefer it. That's
I don't think that'll happen with this one.
I actually am a bit worried that I'm gonna like it less.
I think I will like it exactly the same, but I think I'll like the stuff that I already liked. You know what? Didn't really not like anything in this.
Should we give a score?
Yeah.
Okay. Avatar,
yeah.
Fire and Ash, scores out of 10. 3, 2, 1, 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be expected.
What did you give Avatar 1?
8.5. Okay,
So this is the worst one, you think? I think this is quite clearly the worst one.
I think it's hard because I think the first one, now that the 3 are done, like the first 3, the first one is so different to then the second and third are so similar. And I think, like, I very much view Avatar 1 and have viewed Avatar 1 and Avatar 2 as like 2 very different stories. Not very different, they're very similar, but just because of like all the new characters in the second one, the time jump. Whereas this one
is very much a continuation.
Is a continuation. Way of Water in this you could watch back to back and it feels like its own thing. And I think that can be to this film's detriment in terms of lacking a bit of originality in some aspects. But I love The Way of Water. You know, it's like El Camino. It's like, why is El Camino so good? Because it's just a 2-hour episode of Breaking Bad, which is a great show.
Yeah, that's a very good. That's a very good comparison, actually.
Yeah, and it just it just feels like more of that, but at the same time, in a negative way, sometimes it just feels like more of that, especially when you watched Way of Water 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and also like when it's a 3-hour, 20-minute film, and you feel like you're watching the same third act from the film you watched. Like you said, like for us a week ago, it does get a little bit tiring.
I will say though, first hour of this film, I think is probably the best hour in the Avatar franchise. The first hour of this, I turned to you and I was like, "This is so good."
Yeah, I mean,
this is the character dynamics were exactly what they should have been, and more. Like I feel like you end 2, and especially between like Quaritch. I know you've spoken a lot about this. Quaritch, Neytiri, and Spider. Yeah, there's this really interesting dynamic. With those 2 relationships, like Quaritch doesn't know how he feels about Spider, like he's not his son, but he has this like connection towards him. Same with Spider, and then Neytiri kind of has this hatred for Spider because he's a human, and that is all played on perfectly, and then some in the first hour.
Can I just say though, one of my biggest issues with this film is I do feel like they sort of fumble that later in the film.
Yeah, I agree.
Heavy spoilers for Fire and Ash coming up.
There's no non-spoilers. We don't really do non-spoilers on this, do we? I do agree. I think the way that it ends up, I think is good, and I think that's what I was expecting. Basically, Neytiri accepting him, basically.
Yeah.
But I think it was just kind of like it just kind of happened, and I was like, oh.
I do think,
but
maybe
I did like it in the moment. I think after I'm like, oh, they could have done more than that.
I think
more with that.
Like this is obviously a personal opinion, but I think I like things that are quite downbeat sometimes. Like I think I really like it when a film does something that's not super not like a super happy ending, because I do just think that's very common in films, is just to have a very happy ending.
Yeah.
But and then so there's a scene where Jake gets imprisoned by the humans, and then they go and they rescue him, and so then it ends up being him, Spider, and Neytiri all flying away, and then they land, and Jake goes, "We need to kill Spider because he's too dangerous to be kept alive." Just for
breathe now.
Yeah, just for various reasons. And then, but I think that should have been Neytiri saying that, because I don't like that she changes and she decides to accept Spider. I think it would have been just much more impactful if she always hates him and she does just have this deep hatred for humans, regardless of you know, their relationship to her.
I think that would have been better, but I always kind of thought like they're gonna do an arc in this or another film where she grows to accept him, or I thought it will either go that way, or at the end of this film, Spider is going to be with Quaritch. And there was a point in this film where I was like, is this film going to be him getting more like allegiance to Quaritch and being like, oh, like he is my dad? And I thought maybe something's going to happen where Spider's like I thought maybe with Neytiri, you know, she would do something, go too far against Quaritch, and he would be like, no, like you can't do that. And then, but I do, to be fair, I think the first hour is great. I think when they bring all the characters in together like they do in the second one, like that scene in the second one where the kids get captured by Quaritch and Jake and Neytiri and Neteyam show up, they kind of did that with this again. And within the first hour, you had the new Fire Clan, Quaritch, Jake, Neytiri, and all the kids kind of converge on this one spot. And in that scene, there was just so many dynamics. I was like, oh, this is so good. And then you have, what I really liked in this is the dynamic between Jake and Quaritch, because it very much kind of, I don't know, it adds a new layer to their relationship, because there are these moments where they kind of have to work together. And I thought it was really well written to put them in those situations where they just sit down and they don't fight, they just talk. And Jake basically is saying to him like, just chill, man. Like, look around.
Yeah.
Like, and he's like, he was like, as much as you think you are, and you kind of are, like, you are not Quaritch. Like, you are a different person. You don't have to, like, Quaritch's mission was to get me and to kill me, but like, you don't have to do that. And like, look at this world around you that you're missing out on. Like, do what I did and just kind of accept it, which he kind of does do towards the end. I thought it was really funny actually how Quaritch just kind of went full Na'vi by the end of this.
He comes out in like the fire.
Yeah, and they're just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's so funny. That's such a good moment. But I think it would have been more. And there's a point back to the scene I was saying where they take Spider to the woods, and there's a point where they sort of do a fake death where it seems like Jake has killed Spider.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And I was sitting there, and both of us were sitting there, sort of mouth aghast, like, going like, "Oh no my god, they did that!" And you know what? I think that would have been such a good moment if Jake had killed him, and then Neytiri sees that Jake has killed him, and she's like, "Man, like."
What? Then she's like, "Fuck."
And she's like, "All humans, like even my husband now, is like not a great person. Like he's done this thing in his own interest and killed this person that he loved and who I came around on." And that could have been a moment of realization for her, like, oh.
What do you think if she turned up as she did, but he'd already killed him? Yeah, and she was like, fuck. Like,
and she's like, oh my god.
Stop you.
Yeah, and I can't, like, not like I am Na'vi and I found care for this human. And even the person that's a half-blood, I don't know. That sounds like a vampire. But even this person that's
fucking racist over here. Fucking half-bloods.
Even this person that's like not that should have some of an alliance to a human has killed another human that he loved. And it could have been this moment of realization for her, like, oh god, that
is very dark though. When I thought he killed him, I was like, my god.
I think that's good though. And this film, there was a point,
film is dark.
It is dark. I mean, Loak takes a gun it's Loak? Yeah, he takes a gun off to kill himself with.
Oh my god, yeah.
He's like, there's a point where he's they banish
I forgot about that.
They banish his whale friend from the water people.
What's the whale friend name? Come on. You don't know that.
What's it start with?
P.
Pattaya?
So poor. That is so poor. It's like the best part of these movies, bro.
Payakai.
Payakan.
They banish Payakan from the water.
I feel like you got it for Payakan. Oh yeah, I know that one.
My favorite character. They banish Payakan from the water tribe, or like from his tribe, and he gets so depressed he goes to kill himself.
Yeah, what? That's crazy.
Like, that is dark.
And then the moment that the Fire Clan show up, one of them is a suicide bomber and gets
Yeah.
lit on fire and dives into the.
When that happened, Alex turned to me and he's like, "Oh my god." That was badass though.
Best moment was when Quaritch got geeked as well.
Quaritch smoking that Navi pack.
The rating came up and it said it was like suicide references, drugs, and I was just like, "What is about this? Is about to be crazy."
Yeah,
But to be fair, this film, to go from the start, it started and I thought they're really playing into this thing of Jake is holding the Taeum's death against Loak. But is the whole ending of Way of Water when that happens, Jake feels that way. Jake's like, you've done enough, like stay on the rock.
yeah.
But then Loak goes to save him and then Jake says like, Loak, I see you. And that moment is like,
He's not.
it's forgiven.
Yeah,
like,
he's not holding it against him.
Like he's seeing him for who he is. Like he knows he doesn't mean it. And at the start of this film, he's just like bitter and hates him.
But I think Jake is just that dad that is like their kids call him sir, and he's
Cringe.
yeah. I think, and I don't know. I really got attached to this idea of Natiri like sort of turning against her, like Jake and her own family, and I think that would have been really cool to be honest.
To be fair, there was a point where
like when she says, "I hate humans," she says all of them are awful.
yeah,
And
that was a
then-
really good moment.
And he's like, "I'm
That's what I
human.
mean,
Do you
writing
hate
in
me?"
the first half was so good.
Yeah, and then they just kind of drop the ball in the second half. I think, to be honest.
It just the second half is good, but like it just gets very samey. It's the same as the Way of Water. It's the last hour is exactly the same.
Yeah. I think to be honest, I'm gonna rewatch. I will rewatch this, and I think maybe the things I dislike will stand out to me more, and my rating could drop. To be honest, I'm not sure. Like I liked this film first watch, but I'm sort of worried that I'm gonna rewatch it and be like, oh, I'm not
See,
that big of a fan.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, another positive for me, I thought Varang was... Is it Varang? I think it is. Really, really, really good character in the first half, but then just disappears into the movie. Like, the dynamic with her and Quaritch is really cool. And I kind of love that she is just like...
I just want chaos.
She's just a bit crazy.
Yeah.
And Quaritch obviously likes that. What?
It's just so funny. Like when they're burning that village down and she pulls them to the tent.
Yeah, they're definitely banging in there.
Oh mate, of course.
Like that is crazy. This movie was so. And then when another dark moment when Quaritch turns up to the Met Kaina, and he says something about scalping everyone, and then Jake's like, "Well, I'm gonna scalp you." I was like, "What are we talking about scalping? That is so dark."
It is a bit dark, but it's just I don't know. I think
it worked. Like, it did work for this film, and I think they should have played into the Fire Tribe more. I think. They were really good at the start and really interesting, and then they just kind of become Quaritch's like goons.
I do quite like though that it's sort of shown that Quaritch is kind of just using them to get Jake. Like I don't think he really cares about the Fire Lady as much as.
No, they're just fucking.
Yeah, and like I like that he's just kind of, I don't know. I think it's kind of.
I like that though.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that hint towards sex. There's not enough. There's not
horny
enough
for those Navis.
There's not enough. There is no. So many Hollywood movies these days are just sexless, and there's no.
Alex wants people to fuck.
When was the last time you watched a Marvel movie and you really felt like you believed like a romance in one of them?
I don't know if I've ever believed the romance in them after we've rewatched Phase 1, to be honest. I don't know if I've ever.
Yeah, but do you not feel like there's like a bit of sexual tension between like Pepper Potts and Tony Stark?
Yeah, but I still don't see that. Like, I don't picture them. Well, that's a weird thing to say, but I don't picture them having sex. You know, like I can't easily.
Yeah, but
picture
Lois
that.
and Clark in Superman, I can see that.
Yeah, sort of.
Whereas,
No,
like,
yeah, sort of. I don't know. Maybe I'm just.
Fair, Reed and Sue are pretty. They were pretty wholesome though.
Yeah, they have very. Let's stop talking about this.
Why?
Because I'm just about to start going through who has good sex in the MCU. I think they're very wholesome.
Only Icarus and Cersei have actually done it on screen. No, but I just mean like. I don't know.
Well, in the first one, like you see Jake and Natiri having sex.
No, I'm saying this is good.
Yeah.
I just mean I think in modern Hollywood they are quite
Clean.
crude. Is that the word?
No,
No.
it's the opposite.
What's the word when you're you're
Prude.
Yeah, it's quite prudish, and I just don't understand why.
Well, yeah, maybe.
And I liked that moment when it was like, that is so obvious that she's like, let's go fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he's walked in to this, like, and just given her exactly what she wants and all this stuff that she loves, and of course she's going to be like, yeah, I want to fuck you now.
Yeah, no, I mean, I
just like that moment, and I just like their dynamic.
I do like their dynamic,
and I just like how this movie was kind of like adult.
Yeah, I mean, it was dark. It was pretty
so dark.
I do still think James Cameron is not the best at writing dialogue, to be honest. I think some of the dialogue, and I'm not gonna. When we were watching it, I was mentally noting it down, but now that it's been a couple of days, I've sort of forgotten it. But there is some dialogue here that I was just like, especially Spider.
You know what it is? It's because it was written in 2013, and it's just cuz bro, cuz bro, cuz bro.
Also, something about Spider.
What do you think? What do you think of? I think Spider and Kiri in this film probably have the most arc and revelations. What do you think of? So Spider is set up at the start that he's been spending a lot of time with Jake Sully and his family, but his mask keeps like, obviously he has to use a mask to breathe air, and there's a moment where he starts suffocating in his sleep and they have to change it. As basically Jake's like, we've got to take you back, like you can't keep doing this. And then he runs out of oxygen when the fire tribe attack, and he can't. And obviously they've meant to be taking him back. They get hijacked, and he's like, "Fuck, I'm gonna die." Kiri does some AWA, kill them all. No one. And then boom, Spider can breathe now. Which bit of a convenience, but that doesn't bother me. But
I do just want to speak on Kiri.
Okay.
And I forgot to say this last episode, but I do not like her. I don't like her character, and I think everything she says, so she's played by Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, that's what I don't like, is that she sounds like a 70-year-old woman, and she's meant to be about 14.
Yeah, and just the way she speaks is so like
an adult.
And it's just weird. Like, you know what she sounds like? She sounds like a ASMR girlfriend.
She sounds like she's always gonna cry.
Yeah, like that's what I mean though. She sounds like she's like, I can feel her, Dad. I can feel her like calling to me. And it's just, just speak like a normal person.
No, I don't have an issue with that.
I just don't like Sigourney Weaver's performance as I don't know how old she's meant to be, 16 probably.
Probably, yeah.
Like, I don't think that works. I think they should have cast.
Spider kissed in this.
Yeah, do you reckon that was actually Sigourney Weaver?
God. There's a
biggest
case
age
there,
gap relationship. I don't know. I really don't like Kiri. I think every time she speaks, I'm just like, you're really cringe.
But what do you think about this like Jesus Christ story with her? That she's like the Anakin. She's like the immaculate conception.
I don't really mind that, to be honest.
I don't mind that. I think because also I was thinking like, what is it going to be that Norm is her dad? Like, what a media reveal. Just like,
no, yeah, I think
because
that
would actually just be like a joke.
But I like Sigourney Weaver. I think she's a great actress, but I don't like the way this character is played. I think
because it's like The Irishman when there's like his de-aged 40-year-old Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
It's waddling along like an 80-year-old man.
It's weird. It just doesn't fit, and I hate the voice she's doing. I hate the voice. That's it. That's my main gripe, to be honest.
It doesn't match the look because she's meant to be young.
Yeah, I mean, it just feels very weird, to be honest.
What about the fact that Spider is grown so he can breathe again? I don't have an issue with that. Like, yeah, it's a bit of a writing convenience, but like, this is Avatar. I mean, it's not. You're not
coming for great writing.
No. And then he starts to grow a tail, and now he's just basically a Na'vi.
Human avatar.
Yeah, which I don't know. I think I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I think it's interesting. I think he has the most interesting like character actually development in this because he actually goes through like a massive change.
I think it's just, I don't know if I really like the fact that he has like this tail. I think I don't mind that he can breathe the air, but the tail is a bit weird.
Is he just gonna look like a human walking around with, I guess his is out of his head. I don't know.
He's got braids as well, or like dreads already. So not braids, sorry. He's got dreads already. So like.
But what is he going to look like in the next one after like an 8-year time job? Is he going to be walking around like...
He's 8 foot tall.
8 foot large human.
To be honest, I don't know. Like, Am I a massive fan of it? No. Do I particularly care? Not really.
No, me neither.
Like, it's fine. Some people really hate it, but I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah, I think if we found out what happened in Avatar 5, we would just be like, what the hell? I think there's going to be lots of crazy stuff like that in this.
How many are there meant to be?
5.
Is it meant to be 5?
Yeah, 4 is dated 2029, 5 is dated 2031, which is really...
So they're going to film them back to back again, probably.
I think they've... 4...
Well,
They shot 2, 3, and the start of 4 all at once. And then I think now they are shooting... I think they are basically right now planning to shoot 4, and they will basically waiting to see 100% out. Basically, if this came out and it made like 40 million opening weekend, they're like, fuck, like, let's just not. But I think it made 350 million over the weekend.
It was a slight fall off, but I mean, it's still just a ton of money.
It will crack a bill easy.
Yeah, it will.
And that, I think, honestly, that's all. Apparently, that's what it needs to break even though I thought Avatar 2 already made all of their money back, because apparently it cost $1 billion to make both. Avatar made 2.2, so that made 1.2 billion or something, $1 billion. So this one is literally a success from ground zero, maybe. They'll make Avatar 4. And 2029 is 4 years. I mean, it will probably come out then.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm excited to see where this world goes.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see, because I do think...
Have you seen James Cameron said, though, that he wants to sort of take a step back from Avatar?
Yeah, but he's just not going to, is he?
Well, you know what? I've been watching a lot of like James Cameron behind the scenes. He is a madman. He is like actually insane.
Crazy.
He's so...
Did you hear what he did with people's phones on the set of, I think it was Avatar?
No.
If your phone rang while they were filming, he said this to everyone, and everyone agreed that it did happen to people. He could take it above the exit door. I think it must have been Avatar, because I think obviously they're shooting that one like fucking warehouse or whatever. The exit door above the thing, he got a staple gun and staple gunned your phone to the wall. That is ridiculous.
I think he is just a bit insane, like, but not in a bad way. Like the way he speaks about things, he studied neuroscience.
Him and Guillermo del Toro were roommates. I saw that earlier. That's so crazy.
That's funny.
That's so random.
But like he studied neuroscience to like not give people a headache when they watch 3D.
Yeah, what bro loves 3D. Oh,
he's just so like.
I'm sorry, guys.
Resting against
there we go.
He's mad. He's a madman.
I do feel like the 3D thing, I feel like he is holding up, because I feel like he doesn't even really talk about it. Like, I feel like when Avatar 1 came out, not that I was alive, but I was 5. I feel like there was a lot of like 3D, like you've got to see it. Whereas I feel like now it's like he doesn't even talk about it.
Nah, he does.
And the 3D was fine. Like,
but I think
it doesn't do anything for me. Like, I just don't.
I don't
mind it. But
I think he's just doing like the 3D very lightly though, to just sort of like I watched his interview.
They film it in 3D.
No, I know, but I think he said in this interview like, I don't want to do like over the top 3D where a hand is coming at you. He said, I just want to very subtly do it so you just feel like you're in the world. And I'm not gonna lie.
Like that.
I just feel like all it's doing is just giving it a very, very, very heavy depth of field. Like, all it's doing is making the subject super in focus and the background super out of focus.
Yeah,
that's all it does.
I've seen all 3 of them in 3D, and I think the first one was probably the best one, in 3D. But I think that's probably because I think the second one, like when it's water, like I feel like water in 3D doesn't work as well. Whereas like with the forest, I feel like that works a lot better. But yeah, no, I think, like I said, is this a lot of similar to The Way of Water? Yeah, but is The Way of Water great? Yeah. So that's kind of my view. And would I prefer something more original? Yes. But again, the first hour of this film, I honestly think is the best hour of this franchise. And at the start, I just remember turning to you and being like, this is so good. Like it's just great. But it has its problems.
It does have its problems, but I am excited for a rewatch. And when someone's excited to rewatch a 3-hour, 20-minute film, I feel like you've done something right.
Yeah, I'm very keen for I'll probably see this a couple more times.
So, should we move on?
Yeah.
To
let's do. Do you want to do Brainiac?
Yeah, I mean, what are we going to talk about?
They cast Brainiac. We don't know who he is. Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Like literally, that's what I care about. I have 2 games.
Oh my god.
Okay, Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful festive season.
Period. It's Christmas Eve.
It is Christmas Eve when you'll be seeing this. Alex is going to call his mum very quickly, so I'm just going to speak to you guys.
I'm just recording the podcast right now. Can I call you? Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Ooh, sneak peek into Alex's home life. So it's the festive season. I love Christmas, my favorite time of year. I hope you guys, the 30 people watching, are having a great Christmas. There's not 30 people watching.
Avatar Christmas.
I have made a game. As you may or may not know, I love a weird Christmas film that's crap. God. So I have written down 4 Christmas films. One is true. Sorry, no. I've written down 4 Christmas films. 3 are real. 1 I made up.
Oh, and I
want to see if you can guess which one's fake.
Okay.
One of them, I'm kind of worried that you're going to know. So I made. Oh, this was originally 3.
Are these like all Hallmark movies, or are these some of them are real, like proper ones?
Some of them are proper.
Like, you're not going to put like grown man elf goes to New York because that's obvious, right?
Yeah, and I've got the titles as well. Okay, so here, number 1, Anna and the Apocalypse, a Christmas zombie musical where a group of secondary schoolers must fight their way through the undead using Christmas-themed weapons.
Okay.
Number 2, A Dog Gone Christmas. A pair of brothers are overjoyed when they find a dog with telepathic abilities. However, the CEA hunt them down as the dog was once in their possession. A Christmas Invasion. When an alien crash lands on Earth, a young boy must teach him the magic of the holidays and convince his parents to let him stay. And Hot Frosty. When a widow magically brings a snowman to life, they form a romantic connection in the lead up to Christmas.
What was the second one?
A Dog Gone Christmas. A pair of brothers are overjoyed when they find a dog with telepathic abilities. However, the CEA hunt them down as the dog was once in their possession.
So Anna and the Apocalypse is a real movie, I'm 90% sure. I think the second one is fake.
The dog one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That one, yeah. It's fake.
Yeah? How certain are you on that? Do you want to hear them all again, or are you pretty...
Anna and the Apocalypse, I've heard that. I'm so sure I've heard that. I think that's real. Mm-hmm. I think A Dog Gone Christmas sounds like a fake title for a fake movie. And you also kept saying CEA. And I think you've got the CIA and CEA confused.
It does say CIA here.
Oh.
I may have just been...
No, I think it's fake.
You think that one's fake?
Yeah.
Incorrect. That one is real.
Which one is it?
The fake one that I made up is A Christmas Invasion, when an alien crash lands on Earth. To be honest, that could be a real film.
That could so easy. You know, that could be like a real, like, famous animated movie.
Yeah, it could be. And that Hot Frosty I watched last year, that film is actually insane. A woman falls in love with the snowman. It's so weird. It's so strange.
I've never seen a Hallmark Christmas movie.
Mate, you need to get on them. That Hot Frosty is it's a Netflix film. It's so weirdly horny.
A Netflix movie?
Yeah, it's a Netflix film.
That's not even Jesus.
Anna and the Apocalypse, I've never seen, but I remember seeing it.
That's ridiculous.
I've seen that. I saw that advertised when it first came out, which is probably like maybe 10 years ago now. And I was so desperate to watch it, and I still to this day have never seen it.
I did know that was a Christmas movie.
Yeah. A Dog Gone Christmas, no idea what that is. Just found it on Google. Sounds absolutely insane. And then A Christmas Invasion, not a bad idea.
Telepathic dog.
Yeah, and the CIA are after him.
It's like E.T.
Yeah, it's so weird. So is A Christmas Invasion. That's very E.T. When an alien crash lands on Earth. Yeah, but I'm a big Christmas fan, Christmas film lover.
Yeah, see, I'm not. Like, every year I'm like, right, this year I'm going to watch Home Alone, Elf. I haven't watched any of them.
Yeah, so I also just want to go over some of the Christmas films I've watched this year, because I always watch crappy ones. And I want to tell you...
I've not seen any... What's your... Give me a favourite Christmas movie, least favourite Christmas movie, and one underrated Christmas movie.
Okay, my favourite...
Like from, like, you know,
the
popularish ones.
Yeah. So...
Not Hallmark, basically. Unless you want to chuck in a Hallmark one.
I think I maybe my favourite one is Elf. Actually, I'm not big on Will Ferrell, to be honest, but... I just think
Elf's a bit of a classic.
Elf is such an easy watch.
Elf is so funny as well.
You feel good when you watch it.
It's quite endearing, like the old special effects as well, and just the production design in that movie is crazy.
Directed by Jon Favreau,
founder of the MCU.
Crazy, and I like that they were offered a sequel, but they were like, we don't want to do this. Yeah,
that is mad. To be fair. On how many AI Elf 2 trailers there are on YouTube right now. So many.
Thousands. A Christmas film I don't like.
Like, what's one that you're like,
I don't really like Love Actually.
L?
To be honest, I actually don't know. I can't remember the last time I watched it in full.
L?
But it's just, I don't know.
I kind of get it though.
I'm not a massive fan of the like loads of little stories.
I don't. I just think Love Actually is.
I don't
You know
really
what it is with Christmas movie just needs to be put on. Don't think, just watch.
That's
and I
what
think
a Hallmark,
Love Actually.
That's what a Hallmark Christmas film is.
Yeah, but like not absolute dross. Okay, what's an underrated one?
Klaus. I told you about this the other
Never
day.
seen Klaus.
That's such a good film. Animated like film
Who
about.
plays Santa? It is someone known.
I don't know, to be honest. I think Fix It Felix like is the whoever voices him is like the co-lead. I think.
Wreck-It Ralph, Jesus. It's a fucking relic.
But that won an Oscar. Klaus, I think, won an Oscar. Or was at least nominated for best animated picture.
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
But that film is so wholesome. It's so sweet. I just love it. You know what? A film I don't like. This is probably a little bit of a hot take. I don't like A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Not really a Christmas movie either. I watched that Halloween with Joe's cousin and his wife because it's her favorite movie.
I just don't.
On Halloween, like around Halloween, and I was just like, "Is this a Christmas movie or not?" It's all right.
It's just not. People love it.
It's not for me.
It's not even directed by Tim Burton.
Yeah, what? That's so funny. That's not.
Let me just.
Well, he's not going to ask me back, so I guess I'll just go for it. Favorite Christmas movie? Yeah, probably Elf. I like Elf. I really like. To be fair, you know what's good as well? Home Alone is really good.
Yeah, Home Alone is really good.
Home Alone is such a good last day of school. Teachers put on a movie. Home Alone is like the ideal choice. Even Home Alone 2 is also really good, but I've not seen those in years.
Home Alone 2 is great. Home Alone 2 might be better than the first one.
Probably, yeah. Least favorite. What Christmas movie do I not like? I don't know. Definitely.
One of the other Home Alones.
I think I have. I used to own the four film box set as a kid. I don't know what Christmas movies are there.
What?
Office Christmas Party. That's what.
Oh my god,
that is.
You know what's
Christmas
funny?
Day, like 3 years ago. I sat around with all my family. Like we're all there. It's Christmas Day. Like we don't. It's as you get older, it's quite rare to sit down with all the family, put on a film. They're like, what should we put on? Office Christmas Party, mate.
I think we watched that.
Yeah, on the same day. I've seen it on your letterbox and text you, like, isn't it crap? You're like, it's so bad.
It's so
tortured by our family.
It's so bad. It's boring.
Awful, and it's so unfunny. Everyone was like, "This is so good," and I was like, "Oh, this is crap."
It's a good cast as well. Apart from
isn't it Jason Bateman?
It's Jason Bateman. That's just
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, like that's a good cast.
What was it called again? Oh yeah,
Office Christmas.
I think I gave it 1.5 stars.
It's so bad. It's like
2016 that came out.
It's so like horrible bosses.
I said it's Christmas, I guess. Smiley face. Could have watched it over Home Alone or any other great Christmas film, but no.
It's so bad.
Tortured. So yeah, that's my. Oh, you gave it 0.5 star.
Mate, it's
unenjoyable. Like genuinely painful to get through. Maybe Spider-Man ruined films for me. This was the day after No Way Home.
What a downgrade.
Worst downgrade of all time, man. Peak Christmas. And then underrated. Probably, maybe my favourite, Arthur Christmas. Arthur Christmas is so good, man.
That's so good, yeah.
That is such a wholesome movie. And like, oh man, like that is just such a...
so beautiful as well, that film.
Man, so good.
Yeah.
I love Arthur Christmas. I might watch that, maybe.
Yeah, you've kind of
yeah, it's so good,
leaked
man.
that idea into my head.
And I feel like that's kind of like an under the radar, like kind of gets forgotten. I think James McAvoy voices Arthur.
Can I just go through some Hallmark Christmas films I've watched this year?
Oh, yeah.
Christmas Under the Northern Lights.
Put your phone down, don't look at it as much because it looks really bad on TikTok.
Okay. Christmas Under the Northern Lights. Absolute trash. There's like one scene where they're standing across a frozen
Is there going to
lake.
be any that you don't go absolute trash?
We'll find out. And she looks through these binoculars. He's like, look over there. And she looks through these binoculars, and I kid you not, stock video of reindeers come up on the screen through like a binocular, like free lens filter. And they're just like, they're going like, and stuff. And it's so funny.
There is actually so many films made in America. Like, think about all those Hallmark Christmas movies.
They're made in
Think
Canada,
about,
I think.
Think about like the Sci-Fi channels, or think about like Mega Ape versus like lizard creature. It's Godzilla Kong, and it's
also,
like the 4th one.
Also, Hallmark don't just make Christmas films. They make regular films, but they just don't have the Christmas filter slapped over the top of it.
The Christmas filter.
Like they literally just.
Do you reckon Hallmark have made a movie with an AI generated script yet?
Nah, not yet. They will. I reckon maybe next year will be.
You think not this year?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think any of those were shot as little as like 2 months ago and edited already? Mate, they must pump those out. Mate, they're on 20. It's called Christmas 24, the channel.
Yeah, but that's not all Hallmark Christmas films.
I mean, it's not exactly Home Alone and Elf on repeat all day, is it? It's mostly crap.
Yeah, I mean, no, it is.
And they're all American.
I don't think, yeah. I think soon. Well, you know, there's like a rule that they're not allowed to kiss before the hour and 23-minute mark. Because then, like, they need to keep the audience engaged. And if they kiss, it loses the engagement. So an hour and 23, I think it's an hour and 23. I might be a couple minutes off.
Bro,
but if you watch these films and you pause them at that exact minute, they will kiss.
2 minutes, they're going to kiss, they're going to kiss, they're going to kiss.
Literally. And there'll be like a scene where they almost kiss, but then they don't. And then an hour and 23 minutes in, they kiss.
Crazy.
The next one, A Merry Christmas Wish. Oh my God, the two leads in this were so boring. They're so boring. Just two planks of wood standing opposite each other. Like, actually, the least chemistry I've seen in any film ever. It's so bad. Like, at least these Hallmark Christmas films, sometimes they're kind of entertaining to watch because the two leads are like somewhat charming.
Must suck if they're actually just boring.
Oh, so boring, man. Big city girl moves to farm.
Oh God, classic.
Sucks. On the 12th day of Christmas, this one was actually kind of good. They make an app that's like a treasure hunt, and they have to go on 12 dates.
Okay, that's not
and it's
bad.
actually quite an interesting.
Have you seen? Is it what's the one with Chris Evans that he directed when he's in New York with that girl for one night? Last Christmas or no? Last Christmas is the Netflix one, isn't it?
Last Christmas is the one.
That was a
with...
big one. That was a big British one a few years ago. No.
Yeah, what's her name? It's got
Amelia
blonde...
Clarke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Christmas Karma's out soon. I'm in that.
Oh my gosh.
Little feature. I kind of want to watch that to see if I'm in it because, to be fair, I was on.
Were you just an essay? You weren't a feature? Right?
I was just an essay, yeah. But an extra essay is the proper word for an extra, guys. Come on,
extra's the meaning.
Give us the respect that we deserve. To be fair, is that out yet?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, you do work in the cinema.
Well, it's the 23rd.
And the cinema is
it's the 24th when this comes out. And it comes out on Christmas Eve.
Because it's basically like Scrooge, but with
Kamal Nanjiani.
No, it's not Kamal Nanjiani. It's Raj from Big Bang.
Yeah, his name is Kamal Nanjiani. No, it's not.
No, that's Kingo from the Eternals. Moving swiftly.
That was so bad. I'm gonna cut that.
I was in a scene where, like, you know, like Tiny Tim dies in the Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
It's like the kid dies and they brought out like a child-sized coffin from his house. I was like, that is actually harrowing. Like that, I was just like, oh. And it was July.
Was there loads of extras on that? Was it just?
No, it was on a really nice road in Camden. That was really nice. No, it was like 10 of us maybe. And I chatted with this old lady all day. She was really nice, and she liked June too. So,
man,
good day for you. And then she was like, "Oh, I can't like She was like, I'm really feeling good about like your future career. Like, it sounds like you're really driven." And I was like, "This is so sweet." And yeah, I kind of want to. Don't know. Be interested to see myself.
Do you reckon you'll be in it?
Watch it just for that though. Oh, probably in the background. I can't believe I just said that on camera. That I might go see something in the cinema just to see myself. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, well, that looks like crap. I saw that, but no offense. Mate, I saw that poster.
How dare you?
I work in a cinema, and I was like,
"There's this Danny Dyer."
There's this poster, like the poster for Christmas Karma.
It's such an ugly.
It's right in my field of view. And I was
was it on the big back wall?
Yeah,
opposite?
and I was like, I was looking at it, and I was like, oh my God, that looks so bad. I think his name is Kamal Nayar or something.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
what
why.
was the last Christmas movie you saw in the cinema when it came out? Did you watch Red One? Red One.
I didn't watch Red One. I'm not going to tell that story actually. My Red One, no. I think I started on Prime and I couldn't finish it.
Oh God, why did you watch it at home? Christ. Feeling a bit Christmassy.
You know what? Last year a film came out with Taron Egerton called I can't remember what it's called.
Finch something.
I think it's called like The
Is it a Christmas movie?
Yeah. He works as like a TSA agent and
TSA.
Like luggage security at the airport.
Oh, that's basically Die Hard, yeah.
Yeah,
is that a Christmas one?
Yeah, it's Christmas.
So it's Die Hard too, because that's Die Hard in an airport.
It kind of is, yeah, but it was pretty good. Like,
Have you seen Die Hard?
I've seen Die Hard.
Seen Die Hard too?
Not seen Die Hard 2.
It's alright. Apparently Die Hard 3 is really good.
I don't think Die Hard's a Christmas film though.
I don't care enough.
Don't care enough to get into that discussion.
But it's not.
No
Way Home's not Christmas. Oh, but No Way Home takes place at Christmas for about 5 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I think just Die Hard, like, I think the plot needs to be directly affected.
Christmas related.
Yeah, affected by Christmas. My favorite thing to watch at Christmas though is like
Christmas
sitcom
specials.
episodes.
Peep Show Christmas special. Best. That is, I will 100%. Christmas Day goes like this: wake up, like have breakfast, or whatever, do presents with family, then like, you know, all that stuff, and then when food is getting prepared, Peep Show Christmas special goes on. Oh, it's so good. No turkey, Jeremy. Oh man, I love that episode.
I like have you seen New Girl?
No.
There's this episode of New Girl where they go to like loads of different party, like Christmas.
To be fair,
parties.
that is the only one that I rewatch. Or Doctor Who, David Tennant's last 2 episodes. Don't give me that.
I
thought you liked Doctor Who.
Yeah, whatever. I just
Why are you
wanted to annoy
describing what's happening? It's a visual podcast.
Well, unless people, what if people are listening on Spotify?
No one's listening on Spotify. If you're listening on Spotify, God help you. Yeah, David Tennant's 2-part like finale is like, that was a Christmas special. That is 2 of some of the best TV just ever. So good. Yeah,
I like sitcoms, to be honest. Community has some banger Christmas episodes. The one where they're all in like a choir, I think is pretty funny.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I literally would watch the Peep Show one, and that is it.
Like How I Met Your Mother have some good Christmas specials.
Don't really remember those.
The one where he calls Lily a Grinch.
Isn't he actually calling her a bitch or something?
I think it's probably like a bitch,
Yeah.
or maybe it's even worse than that one.
Yeah. No, I vaguely remember that. Was that a Christmas one?
Yeah, Grinch.
Well, yeah. Never seen The Grinch.
The Grinch is fine. I think people overhype it.
I'm trying to think. I feel like what other famous Christmas movies are there? Like Santa Claus. I used to watch those when I was a kid.
I like Jingle All the Way.
What, with Arnold?
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
where he has to get the toy for his
I've
kid.
never
That's
seen
good.
That sounds good.
It's
though.
Arnold and Danny DeVito, right? I think. Or maybe I'm getting mixed up.
That's twins.
It's not Danny DeVito. It's another one. It's another short man.
But isn't the kid in that? The kid in that is it Jake Lloyd? Is it Anakin? What's it called? Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
It's someone. The kid is a like famous kid. Yeah, it is. It's Jake Lloyd.
Crazy.
Christ.
Who's the not Arnold one?
Phil Hartman.
Okay, I don't know who he is. Does
Him?
he? Oh, he definitely doesn't look like Danny DeVito. I was thinking Danny. I think that's the one where they put up the lights and he's like, "I want my lights to be seen from space." I don't know what that's called though.
What else is there? I don't know. I feel like, you know what it is. I feel like it's same with Christmas songs. It's quite hard to make like a new classic Christmas movie apart from Red One. Man,
Christmas
what is
Carver?
that movie?
Your feature.
Go see it, guys. Look for me in the background.
Let's move off film a bit. What is your favourite thing about Christmas?
Probably, I like giving presents. I'm a big present giver, unlike you.
I like receiving presents.
Yeah, there you go. When I was a kid, I used to actually like order, but like, I mean, obviously I was a kid, but I used to geek night before, like, sat there, can't sleep, and I would go under my parents' bed and like find my like once I knew Santa wasn't real, I would go under my parents' bed where I knew they were hiding them and like look at all like the DVDs I was getting, and I'd be like, I want it now.
How I found out Santa wasn't real, this is a pretty funny story actually. I asked for Despicable Me 2 on DVD.
Diabolical present.
I asked for that and I remember
That is depressing.
I saw it in my mum.
That wasn't even that long ago. 10 years ago.
11, yeah. I mean, I used to love but I used to love just like, I don't know, I used to love Despicable Me, I guess. And I saw it in my mum's wardrobe. And then on Christmas Day it said, to Jackson from Santa.
Heartbreak.
Yeah, I was devastated.
One time when I lived on the Isle of Man, so I was like, 6? I opened a present and it was a poster, I think, and it was in a poster tube and it still had it. And I was like, Daddy, why does it say your name on here? This is from Santa. And he went, what? And the tube still had the address on it saying, and he went, oh, sorry, because what my parents used to do is stocking at the end of the bed with like chocolate and stuff in it. That's from them. I knew that.
Yeah.
Downstairs, Santa.
Yeah.
And he went, "Oh, sorry, that was meant to be in your stocking." And I was just like, "Okay." And then I remember being on Amazon when I must have been like 11 or 12 and going on my orders because I don't know why. And I saw something I'd asked for Christmas and I literally went into like denial. I was like, no, I didn't see it. Like literally, I was like, no, like it can't be. So that year I was kind of like, oh God, like that's so shit. This Santa's not real.
Yeah. Sorry for any young viewers.
and then oh, what was I going to say? Oh, give me a sec.
Oh God.
Oh my God, it was on the front of my brain and now it's gone. Fuck.
Well.
And then I remember the last year that, because my parents always used to leave a little letter from Santa, and the last year they did that, my sister was reading it and we were both laughing because we were just like, come on. Thanking my mum and dad for the presents as I opened them, but also as a letter from Santa.
My mum still writes me letters from Santa.
I remember doing this thing where like you get an email from Santa and you'd be like, hello Alex, you want the Avengers Age of Ultron DVD? And I'd be like, oh my God, he knows. And I'm like, obviously my parents would be like, send this email. They want this. Fuck, what was my other story?
To be fair, I'm excited for when I'm older and I have kids to have the facade that Santa's real. Like,
I find it funny when I have a friend that has younger siblings that still has to like low key.
Well, I had my cousins around the other day, and that
is so
like,
funny.
I had to...
See, I feel I'm bad with stuff like that. Like, I feel like if I was around my little cousins, I would so easily just drop that, and I'd be like,
nah.
I said it in front of a kid at the park once, and he just looked up at me like this, and I was just like, what have I done? What have I done?
I remember in year 6 actually they were like, oh, I think that's when people start to sort of fade out of
cotton on.
And I remember we were having an assembly before Christmas and sort of everyone would be like, there's some people would just randomly shout, Santa's not real, and then one of our teachers walked down and said something like, oh come on, you're all old now, you know Santa's not real. I remember being there like no.
So, yeah,
he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Such denial because I remember just being so convinced Santa one time came into my room and like stroked me on the head. And I'm so sure
Santa's been locked up.
I'm so sure I like opened my eyes and I just saw like the typical Santa and he just kind of went like,
good boy.
Yeah. And also one time I convinced myself I saw him flying his fucking sleigh. And did you used to do the NORAD thing where you track where he was?
Yeah, Santa tracker.
Man, that used to be so exciting.
Yeah, that was.
But I feel like, yeah, as I've gotten older, I've been more excited for like, oh, I can't wait to give this person this present I got for them.
Yeah,
also still have to get a load of shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think also, you know what, actually, I think maybe this year I've realised that one of my favourite things about Christmas is Christmas Eve. Like, I think, to be honest, I don't know if it is like more of a tradition. I'm sure there are lots of English towns that do the same thing we do, but I think
everywhere.
I think it's quite an English thing though. I mean, obviously it is to
go
to the
pub. When I was in Australia, went to a pub on Christmas Eve, there was not a soul in there.
Yeah, that's
there was no one.
And like, I think it's nice because everyone's at home and everyone is like, and it's just, I don't know,
everyone's home. Like, no matter really, I feel like, especially now, I mean, we're still quite young. So, like, if friends are home, it's because they're back from, like, uni or something like that. But even as you get older, like, people generally still do come home for Christmas. And I think I like now that we do that on Christmas Eve because I think it's nice that, like, because I'm like, I know tomorrow, like, non-negotiable, I'm spending the whole day with my family. And the next day, Boxing Day, most likely. So, like, let's go out, and it's Christmas Eve. Like, it's fun. It's more fun than New Year's.
And like, I think there's a lot of people that,
because you know what it is. Christmas Eve has more like, on Christmas Eve I'm excited for the next day and that night. On New Year's Eve I'm like, yeah, tonight might be fun, but tomorrow, like, New Year's Day, it's just harsh reality check.
Yeah, it is.
It's just depressing.
It's so depressing. New Year's Day is the worst day of the year.
Yeah, especially when we spent our New Year's Day in bed and then went to Wetherspoons at 4 p.m. for breakfast.
Worst day of my life.
Nightmare.
Actually so poor. Yeah, no, I think there's a lot of people as well. Like, I like going out on Christmas Eve and catching up with people that I've not spoken to in like a couple years, or maybe even people that I used to go to school with, and I really enjoy that. I think a lot of people don't enjoy that and say like, oh, I prefer to just sort of hide away.
Yeah, but
I think
I've always felt like that on New Year's. I feel like New Year's Eve for me is just too much. Like, I can't be bothered to be like, oh, like what, like where are we gonna go? Like, we need to get tickets. I'm just like, oh, it's too much effort for what's probably gonna be a shit night.
Yeah, New Year's Eve is always underwhelming.
Christmas Eve is so easy. Just go to the pub.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna go home kind of early because everyone's got like the next, like everyone's, you know what it is? Everyone's doing the same thing the next day.
Yeah, that's so true. So no one's getting like smashed either, really. Like,
yeah, and there's no like, oh, like we're gonna go out. Like, it's just go to the pub. Like,
I said this.
see your mates when you know you're definitely not gonna see them for like a couple of days.
New Year's Eve is this like vortex of time. Like, I said this to you the other day. I feel like New Year's Eve is the one night a year where I could stay up till like 5 a.m. and
Even
I
later.
wouldn't be so grumpy about it. Like, if I go out, I mean, if I fell in some other dimension where I would go out clubbing, like, and I got back at 5 a.m, I'll be in bed. I'll be like, nah. I'll be like, this can't.
You know what the worst day of this whole period is? 2nd of Jan, because that is just a normal day.
Yeah.
From it's currently the 22nd. From Wednesday until the following Thursday, 8 days. Every day is like it's like a Sunday
thing. Yeah.
It's just like a chill day.
Yeah.
Like, and you're going to be doing stuff, seeing friends, family. Once the second, and you do that for a week, and then the second hits, and it's just like, oh,
The second. So
so
to be fair, the whole month of January just kind of feels like.
is so dire.
Yeah, but I do love Christmas. I think
I do love Christmas, and I was away for Christmas last year, and I must admit that was kind of crap. I'm not gonna lie, I would not recommend that, to be honest. If
Yeah.
you don't think you would enjoy it,
No, I don't.
and I'm
think
very
I-
excited to be home for Christmas this year.
Yeah, I wouldn't enjoy being away for Christmas. I don't think. I think it's just a very nice time of year.
Yeah.
And like I said, I
and
love.
you get a big movie.
Yeah.
Apart from 2023 when we had Aquaman 2, and even last year there wasn't anything. Sonic. That's crazy. 2 years in a row, no big Christmas movie. That was from like 2015 onwards. It was every year.
Well, we got a big run coming up.
Oh yeah, word man, crazy.
Anyway,
Man, next Christmas, that is gonna be mad.
yeah, that next Christmas episode's gonna be a lot crazier than this one.
Now we're dropping that day and day. Let's be real.
Yeah, true.
Probably gonna see Doomsday 3 times before Christmas comes around.
Anyway, should we wrap up?
Yeah,
It's been a
let's
very
wrap
long
it up.
episode.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, I hope. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
This
crazy.
is-
We started this in July, and now it's Christmas, and I feel like I just blinked.
Yeah.
But you know what I did earlier? I went back to be fair, maybe you should save this for next week. I feel like next week's going to be a bit of a year retrospective.
Yeah, I think it will be. Go on, say that.
I was watching the Superman episode, which was our first episode, and I was just like, my God. Just like, well, okay. For one, I was thinking my Superman t-shirt looks really fresh and blue, which it doesn't anymore. It was also very sunny. These are positives. I'll get to the negatives soon. That's it. And then I was just like, the mics, like the set, it's blank. And literally in it, you go, look, guys, the set. And it's like Superman figure X-Wing. And I'm just like, this prison wall. And like the framing and now, and just the fact that every week it would look different. And I don't know, I'm really proud of.
Yeah, I'm
Really
proud of
got to
it.
with this.
I'm very glad because obviously we've done. This is all going to be rehashed next week, but whatever. We've done this podcast for a long time. That, like, if you go back to our very, very first episode,
my God.
we've done this for a long time now, and I'm glad that we finally got it and we stuck with it.
Like, if
And-
you showed this to me even 6 months ago, I'd be like, fucking hell, we really sorted this out.
yeah, but I think even the way we, like, I think we're getting better every
Week.
week.
Yeah, I agree.
But the way I speak, I think, is a lot better than it was when I
mate,
first
100%,
started.
Mate, that Superman episode's so dry.
Yeah,
bro.
and just I remember having to consciously think every week I need to not say like every word, and I feel like now that's sort of
I think
very
I still
nice.
say that a lot. Actually, maybe not. To be fair, actually, I say that. But doing the captions for the TikTok recently, I actually don't notice that as much anymore. Whereas
Yeah.
before, oh my God, I used to go in and have to take them out.
Yeah,
Every other word. So Avengers will oh my God, it was so bad.
yeah.
I didn't even think about that, but actually, yeah, I think you're right. I don't think I really do that anymore.
No, I think I did a couple weeks where I was consciously thinking about it, and then it just became a habit, and now I
Yeah.
do it. But anyway, thank you very much. We will see you next year for a
Next
year
week.
wrap up. Oh, sorry, next week. We'll see you
To
next
be
week
fair,
for a year wrap
we got
up.
to do like top 10s of the year next. And I was looking at my letterbox and I was like, oh,
Mm,
bit dry. Avatar was ranked. Avatar it's been a long time since I put something really high in my ranking, and Avatar was the first thing I've done that for in a while, which was nice.
To be honest, I think it's going to be very hard for me to do a top 10 because I missed most of the...
Have you not got a ranked list on Letterboxd?
No. I think next year will be the first year I actually do that.
I don't think I've seen that many movies because I missed a bit as well. And to be fair, mate, in the last like month, I haven't seen Wicked, Zootopia, didn't watch Eternity. I wanted to see Eternity this weekend. 41, okay. I saw Tron Ares though, fucking brilliant.
But yeah, I think next episode will be very
big retrospective.
Yeah, and also a bit soppy to be honest.
Yeah, for real.
But
oh man, that's gonna drop on fucking New Year's Eve, bro. How is it 2026 next week? What? That is ridiculous. That is actually ridiculous.
Anyway, we will see you next week for...
How much would you pay to watch the first 5 minutes of the Doomsday episode right now? Not to anything to do with Doomsday, but for this.
I don't know if I want to know.
Because put it on, it could be the same. But imagine it was like, where are we? Like, is that a studio?
No way. Get ahead of yourself.
Guys, we went a bit viral on TikTok, so...
Yeah, I did want to end by saying...
That... You really about to say thank you?
Yeah, I am. I feel like that TikTok, like...
You know what? If you're here from that TikTok...
Yeah, that's
welcome.
crazy.
And don't think I'm a prick, so I just told him not to say thank you, because I just meant... I don't know, I meant you carry
on. It's not even thank you, to be fair, but it just... We finally had a TikTok gain some traction. And
that felt really nice.
Yeah, and it's like, we've been doing this now for what, 4 months? 5 months.
Nearly 6.
Like, obviously this is rewarding for ourselves because I enjoy doing it. Yeah. And I enjoy just seeing... If we get 2 comments on a TikTok, I'm like, that's awesome.
I just enjoy looking at the YouTube as well, just looking at... And I like that every episode, the thumbnail's the same, and you click on it. And now especially in the last few, like, you click on it, it looks the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, that felt really good.
So yeah, it did feel good. And although we still have 1 more episode left this year, next year I'm really hoping to hone this more.
Yeah, I think we're only gonna get better.
Yeah, it's only up for the Spaced Out podcast.
This was a good, man. We should do more. We kind of just spitball this episode, and I think we should do more like that.
I think we spitball every episode.
Nah, but we just spoke like we just went on like a tangent about Christmas. Like we should just talk about random stuff.
Yeah, I do agree. I think we should talk more about just life.
Too busy geeking over Doomsday. That's best for us on TikTok though, so you know.
Yeah, we found our niche. Anyway, we'll see you next week for a year wrap up and probably a little bit of a cringy ending.
Comment favorite Christmas movies.
Yeah, comment your favorite Christmas movies.
Or your least favorite, or are you underrated? Do what we did. Yeah,
I hope you have a lovely...
Watch Arthur Christmas.
And Klaus. You should watch Klaus.
Yeah, I probably should.
I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow with your family. And if you don't have your family to spend it with, I hope
you got someone to spend it with. If you don't celebrate Christmas, then just have a good day. Yeah. Have a good week.
Yep.
We'll see you soon. Next week.
So Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. Guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.